M0FXB, welcome to my channel, playing around with the RS-MS3W app or software for Windows. Now, many of you might not have heard of this, but it's that what they're trying to do is something similar to Wires X PDN mode, where you've got a cable that connects the radio, the Icom radio, to a computer, and then the software and the app are connecting you to different gateways. And XLX reflectors. I am not sure about XRF yet. That's my next test. So it's a physical connection, no RF type program. It's free, so I'm playing with it on the 52, but it will work on the 51+2. It works with any radio that's got terminal mode. And to me, the point of terminal mode was to have that kind of connection. So I've been playing around. It's taken me quite a while to sort of get things, where I want them to be, just so that the thing is even functioning. So the first thing you do is get your radio into terminal mode. So I'll just show you how to do that. Right, so right now we're in normal mode. Probably have an error come up on the computer because I've effectively disconnected. There's a normal USB cable going to the 52. And if it was the Icom 51+2, there will be an OPC 2350 cable. But the end result is the same thing. You connected terminal mode. So to go into terminal mode, you need to go Menu, DV Gateway, and select terminal mode. Now you're in terminal mode. The next thing is, where do you want to go? So I'm at the moment just testing on XLX227B. Now it has to be 8 digits. So if you look at the the 2 section, I'm not 100% sure that I've got it correct, but it is working in the way of I'm showing up. So the next step is to actually talk to someone, but I'll just show you what to do to change the 2 section on the radio, which is the top part up here. So what you do is select it, and then you can scroll up and down, and I'll show you this on the 51 separately. To direct input UR. So select that, and then look, you can then choose what you want to do. And I've chosen XLX2227BL, and BL normally means link. And I think if you want to actually talk to someone, you've got to get rid of the L, as far as I know. But I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to show you what I've done. So I've selected it. We're back where we were. Now I'm going to show you the settings. Wish this window could be bigger. Of the Icom. On the left here, this is the program, and you can download this. Where's that gone? All right, sorry about that. You can download this from the. I'll put a link in the description. There's instructions you can download, which I don't find them too helpful, but they are there. And I'll put the link in as well for that. So back to the actual software. And I've done a short video on the app as well, but they both work in the same way. But you do need a cable for the 52, which is USB-C from my Android phone, which is USB-C, of course, to micro USB to the Icom 52. But that's fine, it worked. So if I click stop, and then settings-wise, when you connect the radio via USB, you go to your device manager. You would have already installed the driver for your radio, whether it's a 52, an Icom 705, or a 51+2. I'm going to do videos on all of them anyway. But here it is, USB serial COM9. So that's fine. So we're going to go settings, and look, we can choose the COM port, COM9. Look, see that? So it's settings. You only have really one choice, COM port 9. Click OK. Now, settings-wise, here, the IP address. See this IP address? I've just chose this one at random from someone who was talking on one of the Google pages. Let's have a look if I can find that message that I was reading. Yeah, this station here, they were talking about doing it on the 9700, and one of them had listed the IP address that I've put in. You have to have the G3 terminal mode. And look, there's quite a few. I'll put this link in as well. People just chatting here. And I just randomly chose one of the IP addresses that was here and just put it in. So let's go back to that here. But the IP address is linking to someone's server. I found that if I put an M0FXB space L, that's 8 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 2 spaces here, and then select global, this says disable, and if I do that and click apply, and then push play, or the start button here, now when I key the radio, before I was getting a message where it says repeater 1 and repeater 2, and it was just saying not linked. So I'll key it now. Let's see what it does this time. See the way it says failed to connect to network there. Just doing that now. Let's just select. Now what I did, I changed it to a B. So I got rid of the L. And I think at the beginning here we have to put in a hash. Like so, and select. And then when I keyed, see that? It comes up with, on repeater 2, 227B, I'll key again. On repeater 1, 227G. So we've got some sort of success there. It's showing up the radio. I'm not really showing up on the reflector for 227B. Let's just try it again. We'll just put in XLX227B. And then we'll just hit that. Reflector dashboard. Obviously, what I want to see is M0FXB. And I'm looking here, and we're not seeing that at the moment. But we're moving in the right direction. What I want to, they've got all letters here. Still going to keep trying. What I want to do is, once I start showing up somewhere, I want to go to Peanut, put in one of the, which is PA7 LIM, put in one of the numbers that he uses, and see if I can hear myself on Peanut. So that's the next part of the project. So having fun. I mean, I think that the future is that people will eventually use this app more often than they do now. But I think at the moment, it's easier just to get a hotspot and go on the reflectors. But for me, it's a challenge. I'm going to make a separate video on the ID-51 and the 705 doing exactly the same thing. 7.3, all the best.